I just got off a coaching call before coming on this morning's walk, and it totally floored me because this is something I'm hearing time and time again each and every day. And it's even something I was saying to myself not that long ago. And if you're trying to build your online fitness business and you're overwhelmed with not knowing what to do, or you're confused and frustrated with trying to do so many things, trying to follow the mainstream advice, and it's not working, then this is really going to be for you. As what I'm going to cover in this episode is going to be the steps that you can start using right from today so you can start getting more leads, attracting more clients, being able to understand how to actually get them to sign on board and then deliver the world's best results, because that's something you can never fall short on. And I'm also going to show you 2 reasons why getting too many leads can actually crush your business, as I'm finding so many coaches and trainers are always asking, how do I get more leads? How do I get more people coming to me? Where this can actually cause massive problems, massive overwhelm, and massive overstress. So let's jump straight into this as we go for the walk, and let's hopefully cross the road and not get hit by anything, because that would totally suck getting captured on video. But this is really what we're going to cover right now, what's working for if you want to build your online fitness business, whether you want to be able to do online personal training or products, programs, membership sites, or if you actually want to be able to attract and build your face-to-face personal training business, because the power of online is where people are actually making the choices. Or if you do want to do both, you want to build your online fitness business and your face-to-face at the time and have the opportunities and choices to do whatever you want. Now, one of the biggest mistakes coaches, trainers, and health professionals are making, and it's the biggest mistake I made that got me into the slump that I had to get out of, is having the wrong business model. This is why the old traditional personal training model is flawed, and what you need to be able to do is get out of the time for money trap. And it's the exact quote that slapped me across the face that I'm actually using in my new book, Your First 100 Clients, when I launch it. And that is the quote from Tony Robbins. And he says, don't trade your time for money. It's the worst trade in the world. And that really means there's a ceiling to your success. There's a ceiling to how much you can earn and your freedom that you can start living with the business that you're working so hard on. So what we need to do is actually change it, change the model that you're working on, and make it much easier so you're able to earn what you're worth. You're able to get clients that you want easily, not being able to chase them. You're then able to start living the life with the freedom because the business is actually giving you what you truly want. Now, when it comes to online fitness, I hear it all the time, and you're probably thinking it and you're saying, well, isn't the online health and fitness world, isn't it saturated? And yes, there is saturated. There are millions of people trying to do it, but the truth is it's not competitive. You are very easily able to carve the slice of the pie, run your business to the success that you want, because this boils really down to a couple of key steps I want you to start to use from today. And the first one is being able to understand what the message market media match is. So this is really being able to understand, firstly, what is the target market that you want to deal with? What is the niche? Like, who are you really trying to get on board as customers and clients, and understanding them? Then also understanding what is it that makes you so unique. And this is so important. What's going to separate you from the rest of your competitors? What is going to get your potential clients, your target market, to see you as the option, the choice, the winner, the absolute go-to trainer and health professional? And when you understand what that uniqueness message is, then it's time to put it out into the world, put it in front of the right people. And this is using the right media and the right medium. So this means, right, where is your market and where's your strength and what do you enjoy doing? It could be using Facebook. Your market, let's say for example, is postnatal mothers and you want to shoot video. So what you're going to be doing is producing great pieces of content, great pieces of video that is talking directly to their problems. Really understanding that you're able to give them small pieces of value that are worth and valued so much, but they can start to use. It's easy for them to consume, and then it's easy for them to get the results from it, because you want to go out first. You've got to step forward first and give value so you're able to be seen as the go-to choice. And this is exactly why I put together all the steps. So it's not overwhelming, it's not confusing, and simply you be the health professional. You put together what's needed. And that's why you can click the link below, go for free, go through the exact 7 steps so you can go from literally zero to a thriving online business by copying this. But importantly, let's let's take this next step after the content. What you really need to be able to do is get people to know you, and that's when you're going to be producing that content and putting it in the right place with that right message. Secondly, you need to be able to build a like and trust factor with your market, and you can do this by giving out more value, but this is usually where we use the term lead magnet. So this is where someone's going to be signing on board for, let's say, a workout, or it could be a diet, a cheat sheet, a guide, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The simplicity of the lead magnet is a piece of value that they're able to easily consume and then start to see results from it. So you can see the whole idea here is constantly giving out great amounts of value. Then what you're able to do is start the conversation and show them the next best steps. And obviously, if you are the good quality trainer, you've got the skills, you've got the experience, you've got the expertise, that best next step for them to truly get the results that they want is coming on board with you. Whether it's the programs you've created and want to sell, or coming on board your online personal training or coaching, whatever it is, that's the decision you get to make when you actually go through and design the right business model. And by using that link below, I'll take you through that, because that can be so much easier, especially if you're a little confused with what the best option might be for you is. Now, let's cover something, because I know you want fast results and I know you want to get into this straight away. So let's look at bottlenecks, because there are a couple of major bottlenecks when it comes to your online fitness business that once you start to break through, this is where we see, and this is what I take my clients through, of being able to get really fast growth, big growth, and being able to make it done in such a short amount of time. So let's look at three major bottlenecks that you can have. Firstly, what about the number of people that you are actually getting to follow you and see the content? Really starting to get on board with what you're doing and they know you. And then secondly, what about them actually signing on board? Whether that's building your email list, like I've covered so importantly in previous episodes. And then the third bottleneck is them actually coming on board, signing up or buying your products and programs. So let's look at this, because this is really important. The first bottleneck we've covered with getting the content out there. If you're putting out the right message and the right content, you're being consistent with it. And now let's look at the second bottleneck first. And I want to stop here, because this is really important. What you really need to be able to do is to understand what is the messaging that's going to help someone actually take the next steps. And this is where too many leads can be a huge problem. If you are getting, let's say, 10 leads coming in for you every single day, do you have a system and a process in place to be able to get them to sign on board? Do you have the means so you can actually be able to walk them through? Do you have a sales page that's going to be doing it right? Do you actually have the confidence in the sales page that you put together, knowing that it's proven and it's going to work? So when those leads come in, you're actually going to get them to take that next step and signing on board. But then a big problem that also comes with getting too many leads, if this isn't set up, is do you know how to best deliver the results that people are actually coming to you for? The biggest problem I see when it comes to this with so many trainers and health professionals is they don't actually have the system set in place. They're trying to use exactly what they've done with their face-to-face clients than what they're doing with their online clients. And it's a different animal. This can't be done. So what could happen if you get too many leads, and if you get too many people then signing on board, but you don't have the system and process set in place to get them the results, you can just end up with a lot of unhappy clients, which then takes a big step backwards with your business. So I want to make sure that you avoid all these problems. And if you are feeling overwhelmed, don't worry about it. I was exactly in that same place, and I'm getting the same message from so many trainers. And I want to give you the proven steps that literally trainers and health professionals right now are using around the world. So as I finish this morning's walk, I want you to click the link below, get access to all the 7 steps to make sure that you can start building your online fitness business right now. It's completely for free. I want you to put it to the test, see it for yourself, see your business grow from just following through these simple steps, taking away the overwhelm, taking away the confusion, because if you're trying to do a million different things and it's not working, it's time to change and it's time to use what is going to work. So click the link below and I'll give you full access to the entire guide and the steps that you can start following. I'll also give you the link to join the Fitness Business Success Circle, the private group where you can ask the questions that you want. You can get a heads up on everything and I'll be there to personally answer your questions as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside. Now it's time for you to get the most out of this, and this is where I can jump in and give the answers that you need. So ask your questions in the comments below so I can personally come through and answer them for you. Plus, the best discussions happen on chrisdufay.com. So click on over to get everything that I've got there for you. And did you like this episode? Because if so, click subscribe so I can send you all the episodes to come for free straight to you. And for everything that I can't fit in these episodes, plus the free guides and coaching episodes, then click on over to chrisdufay.com now. Looking forward to seeing you soon and in the success community.